Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for February, which means we're moving into Pisces season later in the month. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Pisceans who are having a birthday in February. So exciting for you. There's a lot going on for you guys at this moment in time. We also have your new moon happening in February, which is happening on the 28th at 9 degrees of Pisces. But there's just so much happening. And when I tune in for you guys, it feels like there are some things going on deep inside that feel quite personal into the deep recesses of your soul. That feels like you're just experiencing this, and it's hard to explain it to people what's actually going on, but it feels very much like you're being pulled in certain intuitive directions. No, let me explain. I can't even explain it. But I guess the best way to explain it is like this intuitive knowing that things are shifting and changing, but you need to kind of understand this on a very deep level and work it out yourself. So that's the best. They're showing me the feeling, and it's because it's such a deep, immersive feeling, it's really hard to explain it, I guess. So let's see what is coming through for you in your birthday season. Pisces, in Pisces season, when the sun is in your sign, you get the solar batteries recharged. What is coming through for Pisces? I mean, there's a lot of fated and soul growth energy coming in around for you at this moment because you've got the North Node in your sign. But we've got 8 of Acorns, energy and results. Boom. Look at this electric eel. Wow. Okay. I think you're almost... It's like you emerge out of the water, like this little electric eel, that deep immersive process of understanding what is shifting and changing deep down emerges, and then it's like, right, I see something or someone that way. That's the direction I'm going in. And it's like, yeah, it's almost like you're in this two totally different states. Two different experiences, but yeah, very clear and direct focus and direction coming in here. Energy and results. So it's like I've got energy, like I was just saying, you're getting your solar batteries recharged with the sun, which represents energy. And suddenly I'm seeing that if I focus on something, I'm seeing some positive results coming in, and I think it's going to be pretty clear what that thing is once you get your head up out of the water and you're there kind of feeling out of that deep immersion and back in the world a little bit. But it's not a bad thing. It's like a come back and see something really good. So what's shifting and changing? We've got the Strength card, Sun, Leo, Pluto. Yes, the sun is going to be in your sign. But something's being unlocked. And again, we've got the electricity here, zzz, zzz, like the electric eel. And mind is opening up to all these new possibilities. So the mysteries of what lies within is being unlocked here, Pisces. And it's like you're being able to direct your energy into where that feels like it's got, where it wants to go. Yeah. The right direction, I would say. So it feels exciting. It feels really good. So let's pull some more cards for you, Pisces, and see what is coming in. Let's see what is coming through for Pisces. I have to say it feels exciting. There's probably some exciting changes coming through for you in terms of both career and relationships, but it's something that you're probably going to feel more on a deeper internal level than anything. Like some people... they will see it, they'll see you, and they'll see you very focused and like, this is what I'm doing and this is where we're heading or where I'm heading. But I don't think they'll fully understand the depths of what was the source energy of this, something deep inside that spurred up and out. So let's see what's happening for Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch your 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Pisces. Just take what feels right. Leave the rest. Don't take on anything that doesn't resonate with you. But I do encourage you, because this is a reading for February, some of these energies haven't played out yet, so I do encourage you to just have an open mind with it, because you know, might still happen yet, or there might be something that surprises you with it. So let's see, Knight of Pentacles, and there is no extended reading this month, Pisces. It's still summer holidays here, and I'm just prioritizing spending some time, much needed time with my family. And oh, look at this beautiful healing of the Star card coming through for you. We love it. Okay, and okay, some nice relationship stuff coming through. 4 of Cups. All right, very nice. And so yes, no extendeds for the moment, for this month anyway. So let's see, we have, this is you, 2 of Wands. It's interesting because up until the High Priestess, it was all wands, it's all fire, and it's like, oh, okay, different energy, but very passionate, very action driven. The 2 of Wands is like, next steps. What are the next steps for me? It might be next steps for a partnership as well. If this is a partnership, it's a soulmate energy. But the next steps crossed by your High Priestess, perhaps your intuition has been blocked, or it may be that it's either one or the other. It's either blocked and I can't work out what the next steps are, or it hasn't been blocked and you really do know what those next steps are, but it's hard to step into it still because there's challenges around it, and blocks around it. So in your conscious mind is the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this might have a lot to do with work, or there's work and relationships here, Pisces. So definitely could be around work or making relationship work. How you're going to make these next steps work within this relationship, or how am I going to take those next steps if you're approaching somebody new. So yeah, how are we going to make this work? The Hermit card is the Wise Sage. So for some of you who have been single or on your own, I can see a shift happening here. There's potentially a relationship opening up here for you, which is really nice. And I don't feel like you've got anything to worry about with these next steps, even though it feels like, yeah, I'm a little bit blocked by it, like just by trusting that inner wisdom that I'm feeling here, because we've got it deep down, the wisdom is there, but it's a nice outcome here. So I don't think you have to worry about it. The other person's going to be fine. The other connection's going to be fine here. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups. So have you already met this person, or is there a new emotional beginning coming in for you? Was there like the need to replenish in some way? But feeling very differently. I think you're going to feel differently, especially getting closer to your season. And the Ace of Cups is, yeah, love, healing, relationships. So I do feel like this is good energy moving forward. It just feels like you're taking consideration and care moving forward as to how this is going to play out in terms of a relationship as well. So just say you're moving forward with a career direction, and then you're going, well, how's that going to affect this other person? But I also see there's a little bit of moving forward with, how do we start this? How does this begin? Where do we go from here, kind of thing? If it's already started or already established, like a little bit of like just feeling out the situation, where to go from here. We have in the near future the Knight of Pentacles, and it's saying grounded, slow approach, trust each other, learn to trust each other, take it slow. And this relationship or this new direction could be something that is a little bit longer term. Like you might be going, I'm looking at, well, at least you're looking that way. So it's a little bit like, what does the future hold here? If I look further down the path, what's the reality of the future that exists between the two of us? What does it look like? Like, are we living together? What does it look like in terms of our living situation, our financial situation? What does life look like if I had a partner, or if this partnership evolved in some way? So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of being quite realistic, I would say, and pragmatic about it in a way. You're turning up as this Page of Swords. So there's a very open and curious mind here. It's like, oh, this person really intrigues me, or there's something here that you're learning new things, or you're teaching new things, or you're just opening your mind to new people, new students, new connections. There may be new messages with the Page of Swords. Maybe you met this person online, or you're learning, doing something online with this Page of Swords. But it's just having a very open and curious mind, mostly. Like feeling like I'm curious about this. Okay, I'm curious about this person, or I'm curious about this new dynamic that's coming through, or this new direction. Energy surrounding you is the Six of Wands. So you're being seen, you're being recognized. This is success around you. So maybe you're surrounded by successful people, but I feel that this is actually you with the Six of Wands. You're shining, you're standing out, somebody's noticing you, which is really nice. You're receiving some kind of accolade or rewards or something like that, or validation that comes in. Hopes and fears, we have the Justice card. So if this is a new person coming in, it's like I hope it's a soulmate energy. If it's a new work contract, I'm hoping that this is going to be a good thing coming in for me. I'm hoping that this is a good contract. There's some kind of contractual agreement with this, that you're wanting it to be fair and balanced. So yeah, there's something around that with it wanting to feel, just balanced with that Justice card. And we have as the outcome the Star card, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So I do feel like this is where, some of you are traveling and going away again together, or you're traveling with someone, or traveling to see someone, or there's some kind of trip organized. There's something here that's going to be really healing in terms of transitioning on from, and transitioning and moving on. And that's very healing, but also a sense of there's travel involved with this. So I feel like, it's really great to go and see somebody. The traveling just feels like a really good energy to come through with this. But if you need to move on from somebody because it's not feeling right, and you're looking at the Knight of Pentacles going, I don't really see that this is something that is sustainable for the future. It's not a direction I can trust. Then maybe you can move on from that. There's just this gentle, like, I'm moving on from something that, wasn't necessarily feeling right for me anymore. And there's a beautiful partnership. There's somebody here that's supporting you throughout that as well. So I feel like with the Four of Cups here, it's saying just be aware of what you're emotionally absorbing, because it feels very much like there's two things here. The universe is wanting you to step into the new when it comes to feeling different, new when it comes to relationships, new direction when it comes to work and career. They're the two things that are coming in. And then if there's anything that just isn't feeling like it's going to work, that you can trust it in any way, with this Four of Cups, this is feeling a bit disillusioned or restless, or, a bit of soul-searching, reevaluating that can come through with the Four of Cups. And it's very much like you're not wanting to absorb or intake any feelings that is not yours. Any energy that's not yours, that doesn't make you feel good. If it is yours, then sure, you can look at that. But this is like you don't want to absorb, like a sponge, someone else's energy or someone else's emotions or someone else's intuitive guidance. This is where you're really learning to just trust your own path with that. So it's moving on. There's healing, moving on, and moving on from old relationships, embracing new relationships. That's what I want to say with this. So let's pull. And there is some really nice energy in terms of if you're single, a new relationship, a soulmate energy coming through, which is really nice. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Pisces, and see what is coming in. Let's see. We have I listen with love to my body's messages. Beautiful. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Beautiful. And I want to finish it off with, because we're not doing extendeds, I was going to, as a little special extra card, get my Pluto cards and ask about what is transforming for Pisces in Pisces season. Let's see what is coming through. What is transforming for Pisces in Pisces season? What is transforming? Let's have a look and see what is coming through. What is transforming for Pisces in Pisces season? Oh, lots of things. The Three of Wands. Reclaiming your power. Coming back, ready to expand, and gifts coming your way. Quite literally, the king is giving Jason the crown. So gifts coming your way. That makes sense considering it's your season. Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. Clarity around relationships. If there's been, so for example, if you've been waiting for a long time for something, clarity about why that's happening, especially when it comes to relationships. Are you waiting for somebody, or are you waiting for something to occur? And we also have the World card and the Hermit again. And there's so much coming on, stuff in here around relationships, and where are you putting your barriers up against relationships? Where can there be healing so that you can move on from old energies and move towards relationships that are healing for you and that are right for you? So yeah, the World card and the Hermit is, I mean, look how isolated and alone the Hermit, look how isolated and alone the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups is, and look with the World card there, that's Hermaphrodite, the divine masculine, the coming together of two souls. And it can bring up themes of loneliness, and it can bring up themes of what does it mean to converge, to be one, to have somebody in your life, and how do you work with those? What is the truth around waiting for something, or waiting for someone to turn up, or waiting for something to change? What is the truth around that? Because the world is saying there's something that can be brought into a whole. And all these maybe aspects of you that feel like they're not supported, or that they haven't made the connection that they want. The World card saying there's something around what can transform is bringing these aspects together to join, to be a whole. So that can be, aspects of yourself coming together. It could be you coming together with another person. It can come in so many different forms, but definitely feels like there's a lot of things going on in the deep recesses that is about sharing energies, sharing lives, sharing love, and what that means for you, how it's played out, and what sort of healing can come in where you can move on and transition into something that feels really aligned to you, that feels like it could be a new relationship, it could be a flourishing of a relationship, it could be I need to move on from this relationship, it could be, okay, I feel like we both need to go away together, or we both need to go traveling together, or we travel together down the path of life. And there's something around who is there traveling down the path of life that is being brought up, so that the universe ultimately wants to bring you somebody by your side, or have that person by your side, have that energy relationship feel like it's being energized in some way. So that's the reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Check out my beautiful Goddess Codes course. It is starting next week. Don't miss out. And follow me on Instagram, and take care. Introducing a new and exciting offering. Welcome to Goddess Codes. Over a 3-month period, we activate your energy to the new earth frequencies, so your soul energy comes back into alignment, dormant gifts and abilities come online, we clear out anything old that you no longer need, and you step into a sense of purpose. If you're looking to move on from old belief systems, if you're ready to step into your authentic power, I invite you to explore goddess codes and come on this journey with me.